Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mabel Barron's 2015 Winter Band Concert. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. We are in for a treat. The musicians in front of you have been practicing, and they sound great. They performed for the student body yesterday, and it was phenomenal. So I know we're going to have a good night tonight. Just a couple reminders as we get going this evening. For those of you who have cell phones, please make sure you turn them on vibrate or silent. If you want to take pictures of your children during the performance, feel free. That's fine, but please make sure you do so in a manner that's not going to distract anybody. So off to the side here is even okay, but just try to be discreet about it. The restrooms are right outside the door to the left. And if you need anything, I'll be floating around. You can just raise your hand and I'll come over and help you out. So without any further ado, it gives me great pleasure to introduce, leading his very first Mabel Barron Band Concert, our new band director, Mr. Cody Johnson.
Thank you very much. My name is Cody Johnson, and I have the privilege this year of directing bands here at Mabel Barron. For our winter concert, we are featuring all of our band students from 5th grade all the way through 8th grade. Down here on the floor in front of us, we have our brand new 5th grade band musicians. They've been playing their instruments for no more than 12 weeks, and they've come quite a long ways. I'm sure you will be impressed. Behind me up on stage, we have our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade musicians. They comprise the concert band when they play as a whole, and the wind ensemble when they play with the advanced members. If you are in the wind ensemble, can you stand up? These are our 7th and 8th graders and a few select 6th graders who auditioned in, and we are very thankful to have them around here at Mabel Barron. I want to point out 2 people from this group. Take a seat except for Hasiel and Max. Hasiel and Max need a special bit of thanks. They are representing Mabel Barron in San Joaquin County Honor Band. They are 2 of the best brass musicians in the county. As a 6th grader, Max is ranked 4th in San Joaquin County, and as an 8th grader for the 2nd year in a row, Hasiel has ranked 1st in all of San Joaquin County. One more round of applause. Without further ado, the concert band will begin with a Christmas proclamation. I hope you enjoy. Our first piece of music from the musicians down on the floor will be Good King Wenceslas. A traditional carol, this will feature a solo from each section. So parents, this would be a great time for pictures.
Let's start with King. We're going to play go. Just go. 3 times. First time, nice and soft. Second time, a mezzo forte. And the third time, a big breath of air. Do. 3 times. Here's the first one. Nice and soft. Mezzo forte. One more time. Full sound. Big breath in. And ready to go. 1, 2, 1, 2, let's play. Nicely done.
Weeks, quite a bit of progress in 12 weeks from these young 5th graders. I always like to think of these first performances, not as performances, but as informances. We are here to inform our parents what we've accomplished so far this year and how much we've learned on these instruments. And our next example of that will be a duet. They're going to be playing 2 different parts. You'll notice in the middle of the piece we stop and start again. That's so that they each get to play both parts. I hope you enjoy. Our next piece is Jolly Old St. Nicholas. The next piece of music on our program is a holiday extravaganza, and this will be performed by our wind ensemble. Again, our wind ensemble is comprised mostly of 7th and 8th grade students with a few 6th graders who rose to the challenge. Here is a holiday extravaganza by David Boberwitz. Thank you very much. That was our wind ensemble. Our next piece of music gets to feature yet another awesome musical group here at Mabel Barron. And I get to bring up my good friend and colleague, Mr. Short, to help us conduct the choir. The next piece is a sing-along, and it is We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Thank you to Mr. Short and our lovely choir students who are coming to help us out. One round of applause for the choir. So, before we go on, I have just a few thank yous I have to make. And that very first thank you is to the most important people in the room, because without you, none of this would happen whatsoever. And those people are the band parents. Band parents are a unique breed. They're the most supportive, the most tolerant of practicing, and they only get more committed over time. So thank you so much. And thank you to my parents who made it all the way out for my first winter concert. So thank you from me, and thank you to all of the band parents. Two more thank yous before we go on. One of them has to go to Shane Conklin over here for being the most supportive principal. And because I haven't been able to thank him enough, the next thank you does go to Mr. Short right down here. If it were not for him, these students I get would not be able to do what we are about to inform you of next. Continuing with the theme of our informants, did you know here in Lincoln Unified, every single one of your students is a musician, starting from transitional kindergarten all the way through 8th grade. They learn to sing in solfege, they learn to read music before they even get to me, and I am blessed with the privilege of just being able to teach them how to play these wonderful instruments. So before we continue with our next piece, they learned this one using the skills they learned from Mr. Short right here. We're going to start by singing it.
Let's play. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Nicely done.
It is here. We have reached the end. This is the end of my winter band concert. I hope you enjoyed. I like to think that short and sweet, leaving you wanting to hear more of your amazing musicians is far better than long and dreary. Our last piece is Winterscape, and it will feature every musician in the band program from 5th all the way through 8th grade. Here we go. This is Winterscape by Stuart Laser.
Eyeballs. Concert band. Ice. One, two, 1, 2, ready.
Thank you once again for all your support, and have a wonderful holiday season. Mr. Compton.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for all of our Maple Baron musicians. Great job tonight, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, a very warm round of applause in his inaugural performance, Mr. Cody Johnson. Just a couple of shameless plugs, reminders. Thursday night is our Strings and Choir concert in here at 6:30. Thursday is also Pajama Day, so get ready for that one. We're gearing up for it. And finally, Friday is an early release day at 1:30, and we are off for the next 2 weeks. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. This concludes our winter concert. Have a wonderful holiday season, and go Pioneers! Thank you.